What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, you guys have been asking me about it. What is the final name for the Cadillac? When are we going to be able to do the sponsors for the Power Tour? We're going to talk about that in today's video. So let's get into it. Guys, before we get into today's video, I got to talk about Destroyer1320.com. Alright, if you own a Mopar product, and they're now getting into Ford and some other stuff as well, you want to be able to protect that investment. God forbid you bought one of these last call Challengers or Chargers, and they are being stolen at such a record rate. Kia kind of gave a little bit of a reprieve to Dodge for a little bit because of how easy the Kias were to steal. But now, it's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's not even, they're not even being stolen for monetary gain. They're being stolen for sideshows, and then they set them on fire. So if you don't want to see your Hellcat, your Scat Pack on an Instagram viral video getting donuts and then somebody pouring gas on it and setting it on fire, you might want to go to Destroyer1320.com and make sure that your friggin' car is protected. Everything from VIN plate covers to neutral strap covers and the like and more coming soon, you can find over at Destroyer1320.com. So a major shout out to them. They're family to me. I know all of these guys personally, and one of the best companies you could do business with in the Mopar community. All right, so let's get into today's video. So obviously I'm driving the Master Chief as we speak. We're rolling. She's running like a champ. All the mechanical stuff now is done on the car, minus the exhaust, which by the end of today, I don't know if I'll be able to include that in today's video or not. We'll see how it goes. But if I am able to include it, I will. I just had to avoid a freaking ladder in the road. Jesus Christ. So she's running like a rape tape, man. Completely just flawless in how she drives. No catalytic converters, so I'm going to be stuck with a check engine light forever, which I really don't care. I've taken it to multiple tuners. They don't know how to do it. But before the car goes in for a wrap, Jesus Christ. One of the things that I was given, or one of the things that I was asked about was, hey man, when are you going to be doing sponsors, or are you taking sponsors on the car for Power Tour? And the answer is, well, yes, obviously. So we have the car going in for wrap tomorrow. All right, so at the time you see this video, there's a lot of different stuff going on. I'm about to be heading out to Houston for the Mecum auction, and we're going to see the finalization of the Soldier's Demon 170 that is being sold for charity. So that should be interesting to see what that car goes for. But this car is going to be in the shop. It's got one more thing that it has to do with, obviously, like I said, the exhaust, and then different things that are going to go on with the wrap. So, needless to say, if you want to put your sticker, your company, your brand, any of that stuff up onto the car, sometimes I just want to crash my car into people for being idiots, man. So if you want to be able to sponsor the build on the car, you can. We have a section of the rear window that's still open, corners of the rear window that are still open, and then the front panels, the panels up on the front fenders, I'm going to have all kinds of sponsors going down there. Now, it's very simple. If you decide that you want to sponsor the build here on the channel, you can send me an email to TK's Garage Power Tour gmail.com. Again, that's going to be TK's Garage, so TKS Garage Power Tour at gmail.com. Just shoot me an email over there, telling me if you want to sponsor the channel, and we can shoot you over an invoice for it, and then we can get whatever image or file you have so we can give it to the wrap shop so they can cut the appropriate vinyl to put on the car. So it's pretty much that simple, man. I'm going to look to try to, look, obviously, if we don't get any sponsors, I honestly don't care. I'm just putting it up because I am going to run this thing hard at Power Tour. And then when we're done with it at Power Tour, we're probably going to do a giveaway on the channel, whether it's tied behind shirts or something, something else. I don't know. I might even partner with another company like Destroyer1320.com. I don't know. We'll see. But if you're interested in it, if you want to support the STS build, and some of the costs that we're going to have on Power Tour, you are able to do so. Like I said, just shoot me an email over to TK's Garage Power Tour, all one word, at gmail.com. And basically, this thing's going to run. I've committed to run the first 2 races at Power Tour. So I've committed to run the first 2 races at Power Tour, which is in June. All right. And we'll see how it goes from there. It really just depends on how those 2 races go for me physically. You guys know, like, I'm dealing with a lot of different stuff medical wise, and I want to make sure that I'm not putting anybody else at risk that's racing, right? I can understand my limitations and stuff now, where, if it's going to be hot as balls and I'm wearing a friggin' fire suit and a helmet and all that stuff, whether or not I'm actually able to do that. And I think I can get, 2 or 3 races in, days on Power Tour. And we'll see. Maybe I can do the whole thing. I don't know. We have to play that part by ear. But for sure, I'm definitely going to do the first 2 events. For me, there's a couple of races I really want to get in, and you guys kind of already know. I know you guys are going to comment in the comments what races I want to get in. But I'm going to have an absolute blast. Absolute blast. We're going to get these in. We're going to, I'm going to show a lot of people what this car can actually do. And I know everybody's so used to seeing the Demon stand up when it launches at a drag strip, but I don't know if, people have not seen a heavy, big Cadillac launch like this thing launches. Some of you guys that have had the opportunity to follow me on Instagram have heard this thing when we first cut the cats off, and how loud it can get, and some of the line, not line locks, but some of the line drops where we had it out there at the airstrip, when we had it out at Nellis and we were just doing some airstrip runs, and you all saw the whole front end lift up off the ground. So I am looking forward, and it scared the shit out of me because I sure wasn't expecting it to lift up off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Totally caught me off guard. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I am linking up with my good bro, my homie Mr. Dizzle, and we're about to go have breakfast at 12 o'clock because we're bums, and we're gonna go have some eggs and bacon and unlimited mimosas. So yeah. That said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you have questions, comments, things of that nature, I'll try to address them in the comments. And like I said, if you want to sponsor the tour, you are more than welcome to do so. Again, TK's Garage Power Tour at gmail.com. I'm going to do a quick walk around for the car so you guys can see what she looks like now that most of the stuff is finished. And yeah. Well, guys, she definitely needs a bath, and that's going to happen before it goes to the wrap shop. Scratches and stuff I'm not worried about. It's going to be all covered up with the wrap. Front end is now straight and secure. You can see the bumper and stuff's all lining up. All of this stuff is cleared up. Redid the tint, so she's super dark. No more cuts and stuff over here. We kind of fixed the issue that we had on the fender. That's pretty much it. Spoiler and stuff is reattached and done appropriately. Pretty much everything else, I mean, outside of it really needing a bath right now. Once the wrap and stuff is done, which you guys are going to be shocked, this thing's going to look like an actual race car. It's going to be ridiculous.